Hello and welcome to this calm session. Today's episode is about something that every anxious mind struggles with. It's about how to stay calm when life feels uncertain. How to quiet that need to know what's coming next and begin to trust the journey, even when the future feels out of reach. So take a breath. Let your shoulders relax and allow yourself a few minutes to simply listen and be present. You see, anxiety often shows up when we feel out of control. Your mind wants to protect you. It looks for patterns and plans and answers. And when it can't find them, it fills those gaps with those what-if questions. What if I make the wrong choice? What if things don't work out? What if I'm not enough? And these thoughts, they're not weaknesses. They're a sign that your brain is trying to keep you safe. It's just working overtime. Now, in times of uncertainty, your body also joins in. Your heart might race, your stomach might tighten, and your breath becomes shallow. And all of this is your system's way of saying, I can't see what's ahead. I don't feel safe. And the problem is, we try to manage that fear with control. Planning, overthinking, overanalyzing. And that makes things worse. Because in truth, control and calm don't live in the same place. Calm comes when we accept that we can't control everything, but we can control how we meet each of those moments. So there is a concept in psychology called intolerance of uncertainty. It means basically that some of us find not knowing so uncomfortable that we do anything to avoid it, even if that avoidance will keep us stuck. So we replay scenarios, we seek reassurance or delay decisions, all to escape that discomfort. But the more we resist uncertainty, the stronger it becomes. It's like quicksand. The harder you fight, the deeper you sink. So what helps instead is learning to sit with that discomfort. To remind yourself that not knowing doesn't mean you're unsafe. It just means you're human. And part of being human is walking paths before the map is drawn. So let's walk through a few small realistic ways where you could build calm when you don't have that clarity. So breaking the anxiety cycle. When you catch your thoughts beginning to race, going out of control, you pause. Notice the urge to predict or control. Take one slow breath in through your nose, one long breath out through your mouth, and gently ask yourself, what do I actually know for sure right now? And that question can bring you back to the present moment. It brings you back to facts, not fears, not the irrational thinking. So anxiety makes everything feel unstable. So you can find one thing in your environment that is steady, that ground beneath your feet, your breath, the chair you're sitting on, whatever. And you say quietly, I'm here. This moment is safe. And if you do it often enough, your body starts to believe you. Sounds odd, but true. The other thing maybe when you're anxious, we tend to seek information. We tend to scroll, read, compare, but often that input becomes just noise. So creating short moments of stillness in your day, even for a minute of breathing without checking your phone. The nervous system doesn't need perfection, it just needs repetition. repetition builds strong neural pathways. So, a big part of anxiety can be impatience, that feeling that your life should be further along by now, but growth rarely happens on schedule. So, trusting the journey means letting go of what things should happen and allowing them to simply unfold. You're not behind. It's just all a process. And one of the most powerful tools for uncertainty is that 3-3-3 grounding method. Name 3 things you can see, name 3 things you can hear, move 3 parts of your body. It's a reset. It tells your brain, I'm safe in this moment. Brings you back to that present moment. Brings you back to thinking rationally. Because all anxiety is irrational thinking. So let's just pause together. Take a breath in and slowly exhale. And bring to mind one area of your life that may feel uncertain at the moment. Might be a decision you have to face, a change you have to make. Could be simply be something you're waiting for. And notice the sensations that come up. Maybe a tension in your chest, a restlessness in your mind. And that feeling is uncertainty showing itself. Instead of fighting it, just breathe into it. And just repeat softly in your mind, it's okay not to know. And breathe again. I can be calm even without answers. And breathe again. I trust that clarity will come in time. Just let those words sink in. Not as something you may have to believe in right now, but as something you're just gonna allow. Because calm doesn't come from having certainty all the time. It comes from accepting the space before that clarity arrives. So take one slow breath in and just release it fully. Uncertainty is part of everyday life. It doesn't have to control you. Trust isn't blind, it's built. One moment of presence at a time. Taking that breath, taking that pause. And every time you do pause, instead of panic, you're teaching your mind that you are capable of handling what's going on. And that's what trust is. Not expecting the path to be easy, but knowing you can walk it anyway. And as you move through the week, keep this thought close. I don't need all the answers to take the next step. And that's how you calm anxiety when life feels uncertain, not by trying to take control, but by finding peace in the pause. So, thank you for listening to this calm session. If this episode helped you, follow or subscribe wherever you listen. Helps others find calm too. So, as we move into next week, take care of your mind, breathe deeply, and remember, you're already on your way. I'm Neil Robson. Thank you for listening.